Welcome back to my story. This is part 11. Towards the end of college, I reconnected with an old friend from my childhood. We'd known each other since we were 7. We'd been sort of friends kind of throughout, but never really that great of friends. We got back together at the end of college and decided that we were going to go to the movies together. When I picked her up for the movies, I was floored. I had never been that really attracted to my friend before, and she was beautifully accessorized. Her hair was long and dark and gorgeous. And I fell in love essentially on the spot. I could never stop thinking about her. We had fun at the movies. We went and saw actually Juno, which is funny when you think about it now. But we went and saw the movie, had fun, and every time when I was going to school, I would continue to call her. When we were driving, I was always calling her because I wanted to talk to her. And we decided one day that you should come down and see me. And so I went down to her school and I showed up and we went to see Forgetting Sarah Marshall and then just came back to her place. When we got back to her place, we talked till 5 a.m. We couldn't stop talking and only stopped talking because we saw how late it was. I ended up proposing to this girl one day later, but before that happened, I wanted to dress with her. And at the time I wasn't really sure why, because I had my own apartment, I was dressing whenever I wanted to, but I found the opportunity. She was talking about that she liked a movie called Little Women one time, and I said, well, what if you come down to my place and we'll watch Little Women? And I joked, that we could be the Little Women. And I don't know if she really took me that serious when I was making this joke, but when she got to my place, I said, okay, let's do it. And then do what? Well, put makeup on and stuff. And she was never enthused at the idea, but I convinced her she got out her makeup and she left me to do it to myself. I'd never applied makeup in my life. I was honestly terrified to. I went back and tried to put it on and I was having no success. So I asked her if she'd help and she did. She put some makeup on me, not as much as I would have liked, but I still felt beautiful. And then she didn't obviously bring anything for me to wear. And I said, oh, well, I have a Halloween dress that I could wear. So I wore the dark red burgundy bridesmaid dress. I remember sitting next to her and it was so awkward. She wouldn't touch me. She didn't smile. She hated the entire thing. I wanted to kiss her and I told her, and she said, I am not kissing you when you're looking like this. And that was a hard night, but I was in love with her, and that was not the end of our relationship. This story is to be continued.